You're listening to Portland, Oregon's own Nameless Gamers PDX podcast, where we sit around and talk about games while drinking the finest microbrews in the Pacific Northwest. Search for us on Facebook or reach us on Twitter at iLeggedOut. Send us an email to namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com or head over to our website, namelessgamerspdx.com. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome boys and girls to the Nameless Gamers PDX podcast.
Yeah.
It's another, well, I guess it's a first really rainy, gloomy Friday here in October.
Dude, it is like super Halloween-y out there today.
It's like woke up Wednesday and it was like, fall.
Yeah, someone hit the switch, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I will say it was rather warm this morning for being the end of October.
It's still sort of humid out there.
It
Yeah.
was a little warm this morning.
I
I don't like the fog.
yeah.
Was it foggy? I wasn't up this morning.
It wasn't today.
Not today, because I think we had the rain in from all last night as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it has been, though. It's been like pea
the
soup
fog
out
in the
there
morning.
It's looked like the fucking what is
Keeps
the
me off
movie?
the
The
motorcycle.
Mist.
The Mist, that's a good one.
It
I
looked
that
like the movie The Mist, like for like a good week straight every morning.
one. Yeah.
That's very
It's
Halloween.
adding that spooky element to the fall Halloween special that we are recording tonight.
Word. I was waiting to do that.
Getting us in the
That was
mood.
not very good.
But so, yep, we're all here. Well, Jessica's not here. She's come down with a case of fever, Red Dead fever.
Yeah.
She needs to get a cure. So Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption is the only cure. So she's deep in that one.
Not
Yeah.
even, not even cowbell.
No cowbell
No.
for that one. Just shrinking horse testicles.
Look, it was hard to get here, to be honest.
Yeah. You guys all came in to start
Yeah.
plugging shit
Well,
up, and I was
listen.
like, okay, I should turn this off. I should turn this off.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I should turn this off.
They don't give you, like, that's the thing. That game does not give you, like, a clear-cut place to like, stop.
Yeah.
Because I think that's by design. But it is scary good, which is why it meets our Halloween sort of theme. So we'll go there.
Yes.
Meets the requirements, the basic necessities. But we got the fellas here with me. To my left is Tony.
Hey,
To my kitty corner adjacent is Randy.
Yep.
And then, of course, to my right is Ben.
Hello.
How are we all doing today?
All right.
All right.
pretty good.
We good?
Doing
Tired
all right.
as
Doing
some
all right.
Red Dead horse balls
Ah!
in the winter.
Them
We
cold
made
winter
sure
horse
to
balls.
check them out.
Just cutting them up real high, right?
Yeah.
Got to get them up high.
Get a high and tight is what I call it. Like a military cut. Them horse balls in the winter.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think we'll just kind of get into it with this one. Last question of the last podcast, which we recorded like 2 weeks ago, was Halloween based. It was give me a horror movie, monster, like a versus or a fight that you would like to see either in a movie or a video game. Preferably a movie, because like they did was it Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah.
And that was was
The
okay.
classic.
Like the first half was pretty good, and then when they started fighting, it was kind of like, But
Yeah.
They also did.
it was a good one.
AVP as a monster movie.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that would be a monster mashup.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
The
good
monster mash.
I think the video game, to be honest, the original AVP and AVP2 video game from the early 2000s was better,
PC.
better than the movie.
That was
You know,
pretty good.
I don't
Yeah.
like that was just mismanaged because AVP could be just as big as all the Call of Duties or Battlefields. It could be coming out every year. That could just be an ongoing.
That wasn't the thing, though, because you got to remember
arena deathmatch.
Battlefield was around back then, Battlefield 1942, and then a few years later you had Battlefield 1943. And then there wasn't a real Battlefield game for a while longer.
Yeah, but there was-
these studios weren't
you
that
know,
big though either. I think.
Call of Duty.
True.
Shit. Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2 were out. They were on. I played. I think Call of Duty 2 on PC back when you guys had. Do you remember your old apartment with the computer room?
No, that
You
was
guys
your
had-
brother's old apartment, but yes,
You didn't live there?
no.
Everyone else did.
Everyone else but me lived there at one point.
At one point in
It seemed
time,
like
I would
that.
go down there and be like, and
There was a row
I had
of 3 to
perfectly
4
good working
computers.
Xbox upstairs. But I was like, I want to fucking play Call of Duty and a thing, and I was like, just somebody is there a PC open?
Yeah.
Because there was like 5 or 6 PCs set up in a.
I think we had a row of 3 or 4.
It
of them
literally looked
against
like a
one
fucking
wall.
high school computer lab.
Yeah.
Or like it looked like a high school
library.
computer lab, or like the old PC arcade, like PC centers you could go to play video games.
Yeah.
And I was just playing Big Team Battle while you guys are all like, Bubble Hearth, get 'em, go, and shit. And I'm like,
Back when we would play it,
yeah.
we would.
It was a term I used to hear a lot.
Yeah, from Brent, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. When things went bad.
Seems right.
Bubble Hearth, everybody just Bubble Hearth.
DI.
I don't know what the fuck that
Well,
means.
not everybody can, but
Not sure.
but Brent could, so he probably just was like, "Well, I'll just do it.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Pretend like everyone else can." I don't know.
It's like popping smoke and ejecting out of the
Basically,
low to the menu screen or something. I don't know.
You basically, it's just a real quick.
I think in D&D that's referred to as a saving throw.
Yeah, kind of.
Where it's like last chance.
Kinda.
Yeah. Saving throw actually might be like
right.
an attack. I don't know. Anyway,
Saving throw was like
But
a
that's when
defensive.
like there were a
It's
few
nerd
rare
shit.
nights where we would play AVP and it would
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
insane.
AVP
Oh, no,
was
and
highly
remember
competitive.
screaming at people. I
That-
remember people bringing laptops and setting them up in the next room.
No, it wasn't laptops. It was desktops.
Yeah.
Because laptops.
Yeah,
were
that's true.
shit
Those
back
were
then.
LAN
there.
parties back in
The-
those
Yeah,
days.
it was
it was straight
a
up-
die-hard in the wool old school LAN party and just screaming,
Dude,
get him!
Those were the-
he's over
those
here.
are the best
Blah, blah.
times, though,
Till-
man.
They were
Yeah.
the best. 4 a.m. Yeah.
that was the best time, and at the time, everybody would do that, and it would be a bunch of stinky nerds, no chicks, all dudes.
No,
And listen,
No, that we had. There
Aaliyah
was a
would
couple.
play.
There was
Ann would play.
Oh yeah,
Girls would
okay.
come in and
So
watch.
like less than a handful. But listen,
Val would come play
at
with
that
us.
time when that shit was going on, like it wasn't just us. Everyone all over
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like no one thought
You and your guys had
at that time that would ever end. You know what I mean? Like it was just
Yeah.
like no one ever thought about that. And like
the
now,
internet killed it.
dude, well, that was also part of it. But
Killed it though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because back then, I mean, a lot of people ran off. I mean, if you didn't have DSL, you had
Yeah.
56K modems. Like
Yep.
Comcast was just starting to do their broadband internet, and you know you were starting to get that internet service. From
You had to
the
have it was a big deal to have like a
telephone
fucking
companies.
20-port Ethernet switch.
Yeah. Yeah, your brother had,
can connect together.
or you
Holy
could daisy
shit.
chain them.
Yeah.
You know, and you
Yeah.
could daisy
Yeah.
chain those and hook a
Anyway.
lot more up. But yeah.
So AVP is a game that's already out there. Apparently, AVP is a really good game. To
we
play.
really struck a chord with that one, didn't we?
I know, right?
Sorry guys for bringing that one up.
But yeah, I was hoping more for some videos or a movie.
Sure.
Video. You can always make a spin off of a video or a movie into a video game. You can always do that.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's always an option.
We've seen it both ways nowadays lately.
Yeah.
So
And let's be honest, if we're looking back at like most of the horror movies, there's not a whole lot really good after the 80s. We'll peek into like early 90s. There's a few. There's not as many though. Like,
Not as
they're
many,
not
yeah.
Not as many.
Okay,
They're
fair
not
enough,
as
yeah.
quality.
Like
so most of mine are.
I would
from
say
the
I would.
80s.
What's that, Babadook? Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a Freddy or a Jason or Michael Myers,
They already are.
Angela. Come on.
And I
Well, the new
think
Halloween did just come out.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I think that the new horror movies that are good are not like your monster slasher type movies though. They're going to be more the psychological,
Yeah, they're
scary
just
Yeah,
like
like
suspenseful
The
thriller
Ring
type shit.
or stuff like that.
Wes Craven just isn't making as many movies.
Well, there's that.
That's
too.
the bottom
yeah.
line.
Yeah.
I don't think he's making any movies.
I know
in
he's
the
pretty much
2000s.
quote unquote retired from
Yeah.
the horror genre at the very least.
He's gonna go for rom coms.
I have no idea.
Really switch it up. Really
Yeah.
switch it up.
I wouldn't be
Will be the
surprised if
bloodiest
there are
rom-com,
some
that'd be great.
Yeah.
out there under Wes Craven,
Yeah.
under a different pseudonym or something.
Yeah.
But I thought of a few. Sure. I think they'd be really good movies. First off, Gremlins versus Critters.
Ooh,
I'd watch it.
Small little
I'd watch it.
Little
monster,
things.
little fucking
I would watch
things
it.
fucking up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ben and I would probably just
Sold.
get. We'd
Oh,
probably
dude,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably go do
sold. Another one I'd love to see is Puppet Master versus Child's Play.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that might even be a
Similar-
good team
Ooh.
up.
It's like a
Like,
blendy.
no, them come
Puppet Master
together?
can fucking kick. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I
but
don't
like
know
they're
that I've
both
seen
voodoo.
Puppet Master.
No.
Puppet
like
Master
20 of
is
them.
like Child's Play, but
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. And better.
Oh yeah. You not seen them? Well, it's almost
I don't
Halloween,
know.
so
I don't remember.
Go look for it.
seeing
There's like
them.
3 or 4 of them.
there's
I
like
think.
I think there's like
Well, there's,
Yeah,
there's
there's a bunch of them.
thousand
There's a bunch
of the Child's Play / Chucky
Bride of
movies.
Chucky.
Yeah, but the
Charlie's
Child's
uncle.
Play ones were. I don't know. I never took.
Yeah.
I never
was a
considered
weird
Chucky
premise.
that much of a
Yeah.
threat, you know. And it was he was always
Yeah.
going after like the injured kid or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
he was voodoo. He was a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's the I think it was the your doll coming to life to
Right.
to
That
kill
was
you.
scary
That was
part,
the
yeah.
that was the real
scariest
right.
part. Some other good one I thought of would be Jason versus Leprechaun.
That's a little
Now I'm picturing this a
Oh.
little more like goofy, where it's like because Jason's huge. He's
Yeah.
a big fucking guy. He's a big fucking guy.
a big fucking
yeah.
dog.
And-
He's a bad motherfucker.
He's supposed to be like 6'7" or something
Yeah,
like that,
he's-
isn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone's after
Something
me,
up there.
Lucky Charms.
And yeah, the little leprechaun running around and like him fighting. It's like big versus little. They're
Yeah,
both like characters
yeah.
that can take a lot of abuse, and you like pretty much have to cut the head off, burn them, crucify the body to kill them. I think that'd be pretty funny. Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't, dude. Look,
Do you like Leprechaun?
I think I'm going to take Jason in that fight.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
Leprechaun
we're going
can
to.
suck a fat one.
Yeah.
You sure though, man?
I don't
That's
know.
magic, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't think Pam Voorhees
I
would
don't know,
allow
man,
this to
but
happen.
Jason's like invincible. It doesn't matter what you do to him. Give him 10 minutes of off-screen time, and he's back to new. He's
Jason-
back to 100%.
Jason-
you know what
That's
I
a
mean?
lot of them. That's a lot of
Like,
them.
I mean,
like,
Jason is
5
a
minutes,
threat.
Just 5 minutes off screen. He's perfect.
Yeah, he's
Like
he is. He gets put
Wolverine's
back.
like healing every time he's not on camera.
He
You
is
know
a
what I mean?
threat in and of himself, but the thing that he has going for him that the Leprechaun does not is he has a mother watching his back.
Yeah.
and she would take care of any
Yeah.
sort of bad happenings to
Yeah.
her son.
Very good.
Like that's the whole thing with Jason. So. It's like 2 against 1, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I take Jason in
That's
that fight.
cheat. That's cheating. Can't bring mom into the fight.
Look,
Pussy.
hey, I didn't make. I didn't-
Hey, Mom
I
started
didn't make the
the
rules.
fight.
Mom started it all,
Technically.
man. It
I
was
know.
mom the whole
I'm
time.
saying, just fucking bitch.
She started the fight.
She's tough as nails, that old broad.
There we go. And probably like the two best, at least with some of the better masks, would be Michael Myers versus the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Leatherface.
Leatherface. There we go.
Leatherface.
See, I was just thinking Jason and Michael Myers. Like, how come that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Benefits.
that's
See, that's kind of thrown into mine.
I
but
just-
I
I just-
what I'm
I just-
thinking. too.
yeah.
It just
That'd be good. What's up?
I don't know. It just dawned on me, man. What we need is a movie that's like the theatrical version of Mario Party, but instead of the Mario characters, it's just
Just
Jason,
horror.
Michael Myers, Freddy,
That's what I
Leprechaun,
was- that's
Chucky,
exactly
all of them. I
mine.
mean, we're getting there, right? We're,
Dude, what-
That was
hold
going to
on.
be mine. It's
Fucking-
the Royal Rumble.
This
of
sounds like
the-
a good fighting game, by
Right?
the way.
Yeah.
We have a
Oh,
real good
that'd be
roots here for like
Yeah.
so because Mortal Kombat already has like I think Jason or like
there's a few.
only
They
on,
Leatherhead or
a few of them.
wasn't it only on
Yeah.
PlayStation? I think got Jason.
nah, dude. Well, I think it's like DLC or something, but like they do have like horror
Yes.
characters in there. But like,
There's
why is there not,
Predator,
dude?
yeah.
Fangoria, where you at, dude? Fucking make a game. Fangoria,
Yeah.
is that still a thing? Is
And
Fangoria?
you can have, it doesn't have to be just versus. You
Fangoria
can have the
TV.
verses and fight and the power meter and fighting in different cases where. But we've already seen Friday the 13th where somebody is Jason and you're going to go for kills or whatever. Like I want to see a big arena like that where you're going to have like maybe the four of us are. You're Freddy, you're Leprechaun, you're fucking Jason, I'm Mike Myers, and like the rest of the
And then you have like-
survivors. There's
then
like
you have like
50
600 people
Yeah,
in
we're
there
doing
or
like a big
something.
team battle, fucking online.
The weird thing with Freddy
battle,
is that like
battle
you have
royale
to be.
Yeah.
with instead
yes, fucking PUBG.
of PUBG style
Everybody else is in
with
a
that
PUBG
100
scenario where they're
people
like, just stay alive.
in a same thing.
Look,
if they can stay alive before
Listen,
the circle gets
PUBG mod community, do me a favor.
This is what I want.
Listen to this man.
I'm not asking too much.
Listen to this
I just
man.
want to see some.
They're called
classic horror
skins,
film.
boys. Get with it. Get with the program.
It's totally doable. It's
Yeah.
totally workable. Why not? I mean, they could even fit it into Friday the 13th. Just pop a Mike Myers. Just bloop,
Oh
change
man,
him.
wouldn't that'd be awesome?
There you go.
Yeah.
So instead of Mike Myers, you're Leatherface or your
Whoever you want to be.
Freddy Krueger or whatever. See, I'm going to piggyback off Ben just because it was kind of what I was thinking is instead of a video game, kind of a Royal Rumble movie of of the big bads.
WWE style.
Yeah. Well,
Well, the Hell in a Cell would kind of be a little more.
you know what I mean though.
No,
So
Just
like Jason takes a nap and then like Freddy attacks him.
Yeah.
In the
Exactly.
because like he has to be asleep, right? Like in the the deal.
Freddy's
Like,
backstage.
I caught you slipping, bitch. And he, like, just rips his
Yeah.
face off.
Hits him with a chair.
Frederick. Boom.
Frederick Krueger.
Take my belt.
Frederick K.
I mean, hell, you want to wrap some wrestling into it. I mean, go for it.
Hell
you know,
yeah, dude. Hell in a cell.
Anyway,
Yeah.
go for it. I was just thinking like a movie, like a
Yeah.
just a free for all kind of
Yeah.
movie.
Battle them out.
What else you got?
Needleface from Hell. I believe it was
Pinhead.
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 Needleface.
Yes.
Hellraiser.
And from Hellraiser and Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
You're
Ooh.
two
That's
like really
a tough
really
one.
like Freddy Krueger's got the power in the dreams.
I like Freddy Krueger.
I like
I like
Yeah.
Pinhead.
that would be a good.
I don't know that I can commit to a clear winner there.
can we go back to calling him Needleface?
Yeah, Needleface is so much better.
Your name is Needleface.
Hey, Needleface, want to mind wrestle? Wait a minute, what?
Oh, Freddy Krueger would have
hell
so
is
much fun
this?
with that. He would just like start pinning little fucking tomatoes and strawberries and kebabs. Oh, this would be a classic comedy movie. We should. Why is this not being made? Fuck.
Shit, that could be a buddy comedy right there.
It would have to be because
Yes.
if Freddy Krueger is like tearing Pinhead
Afterlife,
apart,
fucking PD.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he's tearing him
Wait,
apart,
Pinhead, you're breaking in a new partner.
I figured it out.
wouldn't he be
Figured out what
happy? Wouldn't he be like getting off on being like killed by Freddy Krueger, and then he'd come back and he'd be like, "Oh well."
I figured out what I really want. I do
That
want
would be awesome.
Pinhead,
Okay.
but I also want Shovelface. And I want Shovelface to be a real horror guy.
Shovel face.
Yeah, like in Little Nicky, you know, he's like, "Hey, Shovelface."
Oh,
or what
yeah.
do you say?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, yeah. He's like, hey, shovel face.
want to mind wrestle?
Yeah.
And like, so
His face is
but
like
who the hell's Shovelface?
that's
that
Little
should be a
Nicky.
guy.
That's Little Nicky.
That should be a guy. He could be in there too. Well, that's not really a horror movie as much as it is stupid. But still, like Shovelface versus
the Adventures
Pinhead.
of Shovelface and Needlehead.
might be good. I don't know.
Needleface.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
So mine that I would love to see is Predator versus Sasquatch.
Okay.
Oh, that wouldn't even be a contest, would it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it would be interesting. You don't ever see either of them, but you
No.
know they're there.
Yeah.
You can't really prove it because the government is denying their existence. So it would be a very interesting,
Yeah.
a very interesting one. I mean, I was just thinking, who would the Predator go after? Sasquatch. He's got to be a hard fucker to find. Who would find him? Predator.
Well, it's not going to be.
Yeah,
It's not going to be
Predator
that. What is it? Sasquatch Hunters or whatever the hell that show.
No, Squatching.
They're not
Finding
gonna find
Bigfoot?
shit.
They're not going to do it. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, they're kind of inept.
Yeah. And then Jessica's, she sent me with her answer. It's not so much horror movie, but it's kind of like they are technically monsters. Would be Teen Witch, Luis versus Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Okay.
Would be funny to see because, well, technically they're both witches, so they are monsters.
Right.
She would like to see those people fight.
Which, please.
Face off.
Face off. Which witch wins?
Which
Say that 5 times
That's
fast.
clever. It was good.
Right? So, Tony, any
I'm
monster
gonna-
characters you want to see fight?
I was gonna go with the Royal Rumble type thing. That's exactly what I was gonna go with. Is the
Royal Rumble.
the free for all kind of movie
The Battle Royale.
of battle royale
Yeah.
of the big heavy hitters. You know, the Jasons, the Leatherface, the Freddy Krueger, the all of that.
Yeah.
Mike Myers,
the classic
you know.
FFA.
Just bring them all in there.
Yeah, just bring them all in and just see who comes out
Let 'em
top.
go
on
like
top.
God
nuts.
sort him out.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll totally be Fred Rogers. That he'll win.
Who the fuck is Fred Rogers?
You can throw Mr.
Mr.
Rogers
Rogers?
in there.
Oh, he's not a monster.
I know.
Though. Why is he in there?
It's a joke. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
joke.
He would win with kindness.
I get you.
What about you, Ben? Do you have any other?
I mean, I can't top a
Battle
free for all
Royale, yeah.
battle royale with all the monsters, but just in thinking on the back of my head right now, I'm trying to put together a movie of the critters, and the critters are going to make the puppet master. They're going to pigeonhole him into the role of the hero. And he's going to have to shut down the army of critters like this. I was like, I want to watch that. I want to get some beer and some popcorn, and I want to sit down and I want to watch.
Because beer and popcorn,
Are great together.
that's the fucking combo.
Why not?
buddy.
Especially with horror.
Who needs
movies,
a
man.
soda?
What do you guys munch on
Yeah.
when you watch movies?
Who needs a
Yeah.
soda? Beer.
Nachos
Yeah.
usually. Like I'll tear up some fucking nachos. Dude.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Like
That's
nachos
anytime.
are like chips
Yeah.
and cheese. Like, let's be honest.
Well, if I'm at the theater, it's going to be chips and cheese because that's all you can get.
Yeah.
You know?
Chips and cheese with the cheese
right.
is warm. If it's warm, wow, that's I like the warm
and they
plastic
give you
cheese sauce.
the what is it? The pickled jalapenos. Throw them in there, stir it up a little bit, gives a little heat.
Yes.
It ain't that bad.
It's
all right.
They're yummy.
Gas station nachos, dude.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. You can get them at the theater.
Some
though.
7-Eleven nachos or whatever you want to call them.
Stadium nachos.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. What about you, Randy? There any besides Battle Royale? Is there anybody you'd like to see?
No, I think I actually volunteered a lot earlier.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if there was.
Nothing new.
So no.
All right.
Sorry, I just kind of jumped in and took that over for a minute there.
Yeah, I think we all kind of
That was a slippery slope, and we all just fell
right down.
Yeah, we fell right on in there.
Right
It was
down
good
the
though.
side of the mountain.
Excellent points were made.
Let's get on this Hollywood. Let's make some fucking movies.
Let's get some crossover movies,
Shit
please.
together. Get your shit together.
Please.
We'll have the Kardashians versus the fucking whatever. What else is
The
there? I
Jersey
don't know.
Shore.
Yeah, have them, the real.
Oh
the-
shit, that'd be good. That would be really good.
In a death match, in a death ladder and tables match. Yes,
it's almost the
Celebrity
same.
death match needs to come back.
Yes.
Celebrity
Just
death
for
match.
that.
Yeah.
and they got to bring their fucking significant others too. I want to see Kanye and that other douchebag, whichever other douchebag,
Whichever one.
Yeah, I can't remember who's who. But
There's a lot of them.
there's like
I like to think
Yeah.
of it like also like so. There's that, but then there's like bands. So it'd be like Metallica versus like fucking just whatever.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah, dude.
just for a good old
Black Sabbath.
fashion rivalry.
Isn't Jethro Tull like 20,000 people in the band or something like that?
Did they probably
I
win
don't
though?
know.
No.
I
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
I guess over the years, yeah.
I just
they've-
remember
yeah.
that Jethro Tull got the first MTV
Heavy
metal
Metal
award.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and like
Okay.
Metallica, that was their Black album was out, right? And like it
Okay.
like kicked ass, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jethro Tull didn't even show up because he didn't even think he was supposed to be in the category.
Sure.
They gave,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because the album was called Heavy Horses. It's one of his. I have it. It's actually a good album, but it's like one of his like lighter.
I was going to say,
It's not-
Jethro
it's like
Tull
it's-
is not exactly heavy metal. I mean,
No.
it's like
No.
it's like progressive metal, maybe.
Like folkish.
Yeah,
or
it's
folk
like, yeah,
metal
it's
or
like
something
folk
like
metal,
that.
No, whoever decided those categories was
Yeah.
It's
smart.
Whatever.
MTV didn't know what they were doing.
Well, I mean, that was what, like late 80s, early 90s?
I think it was mid '80s.
Mid 80s?
Mid
Yeah.
to
So
late.
anyway, yeah.
Just getting started. But. So those are some horror movies that we figured out. If there's anything we missed, hit us up online. Let us know.
Sure.
Tag us in some stuff. But so at this point in time, we're going to kick it over to news with Tony.
News with Tony.
So it's been a sparse news couple of weeks since the last last episode.
Sorry, I hit the
Yeah.
wrong button, Tony. My
Oh,
bad.
yeah,
It's the wrong
sorry.
sound effect.
Okay. I only got two real quick things. First off, some news. Fallout 76 is in beta right now.
Yeah,
And it's going to be out on November 14th.
awesome.
Apparently, if you've pre-ordered it, you're automatically in the beta or early access, if you want to call it that.
Dude, yeah, I need to get that.
okay.
I need to get into that.
That does look good.
I mean, apparently, I've kind of strayed away from a lot of commenting about it, like news through news outlets and everything.
Just
but
because I wouldn't even worry about it, dude.
Okay.
there's supposedly some quirks or something going on with it. Like I said, I stayed away from it. If you're interested in finding out, go for it. I am a big fan of the Fallout series, even though I'm not a big fan of Bethesda in general. Like I think their engine is a little wonky in my opinion. It's part of why I never really got into like Oblivion or the Elder Scrolls series.
Okay.
Never really got into those, or Skyrim, because of the engine is real wonky and it's always made me kind of annoyed.
Skyrim's really good.
I know.
Yeah, like what do you mean wonky?
It is. It is.
It's
It's jank. It's got a lot of jank.
The engine is jank.
There is jank
Yeah.
to it, and there's jank in
Sorry,
Fallout 4.
It just it gets glitchy and buggy at times, and like even I mean they've been doing this same engine or versions of this engine for 10 years or so, and like
Skyrim?
there's- yeah the Bethesda engine.
Bethesda.
just the engine
Yeah.
that they're using to
Gotcha.
make those
And
games,
they
yeah.
still haven't fixed these stupid things like the way people walk sometimes, the pathing that like non-player characters do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Side to take, yeah.
Yeah, they'll just automatically just like you literally walk 2 feet this way, they go running three miles that way and back type
back,
thing.
yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Rainbow Six has that too.
Yeah, and
There's
so
some jank.
yeah.
There's some jank in a lot of games. There's some games that
And-
have more or less, but
I think it's because I
has
played Fallout 1 and 2 back when they were the top down 3/4 thing, and I
Yeah.
really fell in love with
I really like too,
the
man.
series. I fell in love with the series.
Is that Black Isle? Black Isle, I think,
I
or something.
don't quote. Yeah,
anyway,
I
don't
know.
worry about that. Anyway.
I know, and then they also actually what really got me into it was was not Final Fantasy.
Icewind Dale. I don't know.
Fallout Tactics. I played a demo for that.
Okay, right.
And I was like, "Oh, this is a cool game." So Tactics was like an individual a map that you would just kind of clear out the enemies in.
I'm
And
familiar
it
with
was-
the tactics versions of video games.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Scott's like, yeah, those are the ones that I don't buy.
I just played a demo for it, and I was like, "This is a really cool little universe, like a post-apocalyptic, like somewhat
Yeah.
steampunky kind of thing, like before
Yeah, it is-
steampunk
it is-
became
it is
the
pretty
term."
neat, yeah.
Those
but
first
yeah.
two games
they
were
they,
good.
They make that. They produce the soundtrack. Like they go all
Yeah.
out into make.
I
that
mean, at the
universe,
time,
yeah.
those games were like Diablo was the hot ticket, and like
Yeah.
those games were very comparable as far as like the way that they looked.
Yes.
but also like very
I think-
different.
I think
in
that-
that way.
very different because of the gameplay, because it was semi-turn based and stuff. When you
Yeah.
when you were in combat, there was sort of turn based and stuff.
but still, those RPG components.
that made me
and
go
stuff.
back and play the first and the second one, and then that's where I really fell in love with it, because they did a good job telling a story.
Okay.
And I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a lacking thing in a lot of games at times is you'll have it'll look great or something, but you won't have a good story. You know, where you get games that like Arkham Asylum, the Arkham series, where you got it looks good and you get a good story.
So the first
Red
one, or
Dead.
the first
Yeah.
two, where you're going after the Gek and
Well,
Fallout.
Gek are in
It's like
there,
the Garden
but
of Eden creation kit.
Yeah, the gecko.
Oh, really?
It's a gecko.
Those are the guys that turn into the fucking Far Cry 5.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Gek, the Garden of Eden creation
Creation
kit.
kit.
That was a
was
bad-
like
it was a bad
the
joke.
thing that you needed to like restore.
They call
the
it a
worlds.
gecko, I think, is what they called it.
Yeah.
Like
I thought it was just Gek.
to save
Maybe it
the-
was Gek.
I think they
don't know.
threw an O at the
I
end
get-
of
I
it.
get- I get
yeah,
you.
like, but yeah, you're going after that in the first one, and then the second one you're going after something else, and like it's like that whole thing was just so it moving back to the fact that Fallout 76, that's part of why I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of that stuff, was because I like that series. I like the the world that it's in and everything, and so
Okay.
that's out there.
That does look cool. I am interested in
Yeah,
Fallout.
multiplayer Fallout 4,
that
basically.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Looks neat. We'll see how that works. I heard that they're doing like a bunch of like a lot of people from like a lot of journalists and stuff from like companies that like
Yeah.
go out and test out games
Yeah.
like Giant Bomb and shit like that. They're having people come out to their campus and like play it. And,
Like non employees.
yeah, like just journalists and stuff to come like check it out
Oh,
and
okay.
play through like X amount of time or whatever.
Oh, you mean Bethesda?
They do it in groups. Yeah, they're doing it in groups, and then like at a certain period in time, what ends up happening is a nuke is launched, and they kill everyone.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking great, actually, for like
Yeah.
a beta sort of experience.
go.
Like,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, you get 2 hours.
See what you can learn
in
and
2
evolve
hours
until,
time.
until the world goes boom.
Yeah, like do whatever you want for 2 hours. In 2 hours, a nuke is going to be launched, and you're all going to die. Like,
the
it's
way
great.
you do it is you don't tell them. You just
go
go ahead and play.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Go ahead and play.
Play as long as you want.
See where it takes you.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're just
Yeah, pretty good.
vaporized into oblivion.
Whoa, look at that
Fuck
big bright
you.
light.
So-
Pretty good. But man, yeah, like an MMO. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm into it. I like Fallout, so like I will play that at some point. It's gonna happen.
Although I've noticed that they have very specifically not tagged it as an MMO, a multi.
Yeah, why do you think
Yeah.
that is?
Because I think it has a negative connotation nowadays.
Oh, okay.
They're not as big as they once were. I mean, like you're talking about like World of Warcraft, their subscriber base went from 12 million when I think Wrath of the Lich King came out in like 2008 or something like that. Now they're down to, it's estimated, they won't even release subscriber numbers. It's estimated they're in like the 3 to 4 million range
Really?
for subscribers.
Is
So-
it? I wonder if they're
chopped
gonna.
off.
They might not call it
Chopped
MMO. They might limit the.
Still a lot though.
What do you call it?
Yeah, they may
Server
just-
size, but you might only be in a world.
Well,
of
they've
like
already
8 other
already
people
said that they're doing that, and I think there's going to be like 30 people max per
per
instance. I don't know per server,
yeah.
but like per instance, I think is the way that I heard it.
like per instance of the game.
So
instead
like
of,
if you're in
Okay.
the world, there's 29 other people somewhere.
Oh, I
Experience the
almost-
same world you are.
yeah, but you're in the same sort of area.
I don't know that I like that. I would
far as I
almost
know.
have rather played it with more people.
Well,
but
that's
At
that's
the
maybe
same
less.
time,
but that's right now. I'm saying like
Yeah.
that's what I'm hearing right now as far as like the way that they're testing it.
Sure.
You know, that could change, you know,
Yeah.
because I have heard from a lot of people also, and like a lot of like, I watched some YouTube videos of people that are playing it from like journalists and stuff. And they're saying that the world feels really sort of empty because of that lack of,
and there's not a lot of NPCs
yeah,
from what I understand.
yeah. And
too.
so
But
it
if you fill it
feels
with too many
rather
people,
big.
they're just going to be killing each other.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, but they actually create penalties for that in that.
Just
in
like
it.
in
I've
real
been
life.
in reading.
yeah.
I've been reading
Yeah.
about that. There's some
What do you mean?
real steep penalties for doing that. So actually, if you and I are on the same server and you start shooting me, so this is one mechanic that they were talking about.
Okay.
You shoot me, you get like maybe 2 shots to hit me. If I don't start shooting back, you actually no longer continue doing damage to me. So you're basically saying, I don't want to participate.
So
in
my
doing the
guy's going to have to be a
PvP.
sniper.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take him down in 2 shots. or
So
less.
you're
Yeah.
basically by not responding to it, you're basically saying I'm not
into this shit.
I'm
Leave
not
me alone.
I don't want a PvP
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Whereas if you turn around and
Yeah,
And then
what if
also
he's got a fucking
killing-
modded 50 cal nuke launcher?
Also, chances are I will shoot back because I just think it's like something
Yeah.
else shooting.
yeah,
Like it's a
Yeah.
mob or something. Like
Yeah.
I will just shoot back.
it's a bunch of gang members running up on you.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what they end up really doing. But like, yeah, there's some,
that's
there's
what I've
some-
been reading.
Yeah, that wouldn't
been
work
reading
in
about.
Destiny or I can't think of anything else like
Well,
Destiny.
Destiny though, but you're all supposed to be on the same side. Whereas in Fallout, like kind of the world is you're kind of on your own,
Yeah.
unless you join a gang or a group or something like that. You know,
You see, that's
Yeah.
the thing with Destiny, though, isn't it? Like you are all supposed to be on the same side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
I've been
are.
in groups that are like clearly these people that are playing with me are not on my side.
Right.
Like they're not doing
Anything.
what they're supposed to be fucking doing.
Well,
So
yes. But that's any
we're
game
really not a
that's
team,
online.
are we? Team? Like it's
That's
just
any
it's
game
me
that's out
versus
there.
the world, and like two
Yeah.
other people. That
But
are
you
just
could do
in
that.
there.
I mean, that's the same case in COD, in fucking Battlefield, in whatever
In any
online game,
online game, yeah.
Forza. We're not on the same team because apparently, you're the most important person in this group, and you don't fucking,
Yeah.
you don't give a shit what you do that makes life difficult for everybody else, or makes the group as a whole fail. Like that's what I don't get.
Anyway.
It's like,
That's
Just-
always the.
I was just making a smart ass comment.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
now I'm starting to go down the diagram.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Last bit of news, we've already kind of been talking a little bit about it. Red Dead Redemption is out now today.
Deuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know, Ben,
I
we
have
saw
it.
you with a few minutes of stick time.
I'm exactly 2.7% into story
Ooh,
mode.
nice.
Yeah.
We basically got to the first camp and saw you get to the first camp or whatever, and hanging out, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yep. It's neat. It looks real pretty. It's I'm still getting my
Yeah.
controls dialed in because I'm a fucking upside down goofy Volkswagen bastard when it comes
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you are.
I think we got it
Controller.
nailed down before we came out here.
Yeah.
So when we go back inside, we'll have to
We'll see. Yeah.
key it back up and
Yeah.
see. But man, yeah, I've been playing that today, and that game is a look. I'm playing it on the Xbox One X. I'm playing it.
Your free one, by the way.
And yes, free Xbox One X,
Sorta.
and I'm playing it on a 4K TV, HDR, the full gamut. Like this is why I got
right
this
the fuck
shit.
on. Yeah.
Was like to play this fucking game, and let me tell you what, I'm not disappointed at all.
Yeah.
This game is fucking incredible. I think. I you know what. I'm not going to get into it. Look, it's a fucking good
We're
game.
saving
Look,
reviews
I
for
really
later.
liked Link to the Past. Boy, am I fucking really reaching back. Fucking Breath of the Wild. I like Breath of the Wild in a way that I haven't liked a game in a long time. And I like this game in a way that I thought that like Red Dead Redemption, like that's my favorite. First of all, Red Dead Redemption is like my favorite fucking game, right? And I thought, how are they going to top that, or how can that be topped? You know what I mean? Like, how can they? I was really concerned. I was like, I'm just not gonna. This is not gonna be the same. I'm not gonna feel like the same way about it. But they have kept like the skeleton of that game intact in a way that makes it feel like it's Red Dead Redemption. Like, it still very much feels the same. The controls are the same.
It's
and like,
home.
it feels very like exactly the same in a way that like, and they've done it. They've fucking, hey, you know, I don't know. I heard rumors, 100-hour work weeks and shit like that. Like, listen, whatever it takes, fucking whatever it took, whoever was in charge made sure it happened, because that game is fucking incredible, dude.
They scrambled to make sure it was done right.
Game of the
at
year,
end.
2018, guarantee it.
Oh.
I mean,
Wow.
no questions asked. No questions asked.
We used to have a project at work every 6 months. We'd have to move
Yes,
our entire
back
operation.
when we worked together. I remember
and
that.
for those 2 weeks, it was a 100-hour work week.
Yeah.
And while I
We made a
dreaded
lot of
doing
money.
it, like the paycheck from a 100-hour work week was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was,
can't
it was
wait
like
till
3
next
paychecks
time.
worth, because
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting double time and a half or something,
Yeah,
like double
dude. Like,
time,
it was
something
nuts.
like that.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
You haven't
Yeah.
seen the new tax rate.
Yeah. I'm not going to give like
This
a
was a
full
long while ago.
100-hour work weeks would-
I will endorse that game. I will not give like a full on like, oh, I played the whole game from start to finish, because I definitely haven't.
Yeah.
But from what I have played, it's like, this is it. This is fucking. This is what I was promised. This is what was advertised, and this is what I got.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
that's
At least so
that's,
far.
that is a fucking rarity to get anymore.
Sure.
Oh, man.
And so like that was like, dude, I'm into it. It's fucking great, dude. This game is fucking amazing to me. Like I love it. So
So, real quick though, you gave me a little anecdote this afternoon about when you started downloading it.
yeah.
How long did that
Dude,
take you again?
it's a big old fat download. I started at 4:30 a.m. and it ended on my side at 11 a.m. So it's a big old chunky game. It's a big game.
that's like 6 hours.
6.5 hours roughly.
Yeah.
It took a long time, and that it probably didn't help that everybody else was probably trying to fucking pull down the same file
Sure.
from their servers. But but regardless, if give yourself a little heads up on that. Like if you
Yeah.
if you want to play it today, you should have downloaded it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like what can I tell you? Like that's how that works.
You ain't playing
that,
it right
that
now.
used to be
Yeah.
that's basic with every new game. Like, because
Yeah.
you'd come home from the midnight release and it'd be like, don't think you're about 4 minutes away from jumping into a multiplayer deathmatch. There's updates.
Yeah.
There's fucking
Yeah.
you gotta fucking
Patches.
sign in.
Yeah.
There's patches.
Also-
you're gonna be downloading for the next hour and a half.
Over like 100 gigs.
Yeah,
I want to say. But
Wow.
listen, that being the case, if you have an Xbox One, right? Or I don't even know if the One X comes with a. Listen, if you have a 500 gigabyte hard drive and you're dragging down 100 gigs to it,
Oh, it's not gonna be happy.
that's one game for you. You know what I mean? Like that's
fucking
that's
game,
one
man.
fucking game for all that
Make some
space.
space, baby.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a honker.
It
dude.
reminds me of
It is a space hog.
the days of early WoW when they didn't do any pre-patching downloads,
Yeah.
and you would have to download the new patch on patch day
Yeah.
in vanilla, and these files got up to like a gig.
Wow.
So this is
Yeah.
2004, 2005, where a gig of download was a lot.
Yeah.
If you had more than
That would take a while.
that's gonna
if you had more than
fucking-
like 15 megabit download, 15 megabit download, you were rocking something that was not available to most people. So I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I think the Xbox limits you, doesn't you? Because like
Not
you
that I
can,
know
you can
of.
have like a screaming high speed. 100. You can
It
have
might
1
be-
gig
oh, it might
down.
be your
Yeah, the
internet.
speed from their
But the
server or
speed
whatever.
that the Xbox will
I
download.
don't know that
the
they.
game.
I don't know that they limit you. I know that obviously conditions would limit you. Like like I said, that's why I think part of the reason why it took me so long is that from their servers, everyone's trying to get a piece of that file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
all
yeah,
at
that's
once.
true. Yeah.
So
And that was the same thing with WoW.
and there's
too.
probably mirror sites too, I'm sure. But regardless, like everybody in the Seattle metro area and Portland or
They're all
in
trying to suck it
California,
down
or,
as fast as
they
they
probably have 1 or 2 servers over here because this is where Microsoft's like based from.
Yeah.
So we probably have it better than a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know how their infrastructure is, but I'm just saying, like, yes, there are reasons why that would occur. And but listen, despite all that, this game is fucking amazing, and it's worth it. It's definitely worth it for it's worth it.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's incredible.
It looks good.
Anyway, that's what I got to say about Red Dead
My 5
Redemption
cents
2.
right now. So far.
I might have more to talk about later, but for now, that's
better
where
have
I'm
a
at.
damn good ending.
Fucking A. Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah, it's a
that's really all I've got for news. Like I said, it's been a thin 2 weeks. I think it's been really like the news has seemed to be gaming news has been seemed to saturated with a lot of Red Dead 2 hype, some Fallout 76 hype, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot else coming out. So
People wait till
hype
right now.
wise.
It always gets quiet this time of year.
Yeah.
Until just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Like December
Well, and
1st,
I
there's going to
know-
be a floodgate of.
I know the new
shit coming
COD came out just recently in the last month.
Yeah, 'cause
Black Ops
doesn't-
4?
doesn't
I
Smash
actually
Brothers?
have a bunch of them written down here that
Yeah?
came out this month.
I think Smash Brothers comes out right in December too.
Yeah.
Ew.
The new
Yeah.
one, I think.
The new one,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think.
Let's see, Soul Calibur came out this month.
Yeah, that was the
rumored
other
to
big
be
one.
potentially the last one if it doesn't sell well.
Oh.
So
Every
people,
game's
so
potentially the last one
people
of
go
that
out there.
series.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4
Yeah.
dropped this
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Black Ops fan,
Yeah,
but there is a big base for it. and a lot of
That's
Yeah,
right.
people
but it,
That
love
one's-
it.
the
that's another
fanfare
big one.
didn't seem to be what
I think
you normally
I
see
think
for
they've
Call of
gotten
Duty.
better because I was too. I kind of dismissed Black Ops based off of Black Ops 1.
I liked
And-
Black Ops 1. But,
Really?
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, you were
thought it
kind
was
of
alright.
angry about the whole Treyarch.
I think I owned that one. That was when
all
that
that
happened.
stuff, too.
But Black Ops 1 was I don't know, dude. It
Yeah.
just it didn't have the feel. It didn't
Sure.
have the feel. Everything felt like tin toys. The sound effects were really weird.
Okay.
It wasn't
Well,
yeah,
because
I
it
was-
was a new
different game,
developer
yeah.
for them,
Yes.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Partly.
yeah.
Partly, yeah.
Partly. Yeah.
And then we had Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out.
That's right.
The Greek
This is
Spartans
the Spartan one?
running around.
Cool.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. It does look like a...
Dude, when an Assassin's
go down
Creed
Reddit.
title comes out, I just go, oh, yeah, okay. That's, yeah.
Oh, that's what they did
There's
this
another one.
time?
There's
Someday
another
I'm
one.
That's
going
what
to
they
play
did
some
this
of
year?
those.
I know,
yeah.
like,
At some point,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Assassin's Creed Caveman. They can't go back much further.
I mean, I'm just like,
already
when
did a
someone's like,
Primal.
Yeah, they did
hey, did you
Origin.
hear about Assassin's Creed coming out? And I'm like, yeah, I get. I don't.
but
which one are you
Origin
talking
was,
about? I have
you
no
know,
idea.
the
Egypt.
The Greeks were
Yeah.
around before Egypt was. Well, around the same time. There was
Well, I
overlap.
mean, yeah.
You know,
I
so-
I'm-
I guess
listen,
we're all there.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
they were
historian,
there.
but I can tell you
Yeah.
this:
Should be.
there's a lot of fucking Assassin's Creeds.
Yeah.
Here.
yeah,
yeah,
We'll come back with that number.
yeah.
Forza Horizon 4 came out.
I know. I've been debating buy that
That's a good
or
one.
fix the truck. I went with fix the truck.
Good choice.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah.
choice.
I'll
Good
get the
choice.
game eventually. You
Yeah.
know.
And then Space Hulk Tactics came out. As
A new
well.
Space
that's
Hulk.
A 40K.
Okay. Space
that's
Hulk?
That's a Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh.
Space. What is it? Space Hulk, and then Warhammer 40K Tactics came
Okay.
out as well.
Oh,
that one
okay.
actually looks better than the Space Hulk. Like the Tactics actually looks more entertaining. Now
Well,
that-
the Warhammer is always. I've always thought of that as a really interesting universe.
Yeah.
and they've done some games in it. Some like RTS style games.
yeah.
Some real time strategy style games. And I mean, it's always a really interesting like universe. It's extremely fleshed out, but
Yeah.
Is that PC only?
It's a,
No, it's Xbox.
the new
Is
ones.
it?
Okay,
Okay.
so,
Yeah, they're coming to Xbox.
The original ones were definitely PC.
I've
because,
heard of them, but I've never played
I
them.
mean,
They've had some other ones released on console, but like they never really did that well because they were really like just like a one
they were
person.
kind of slapped together, weren't they? Kind of feel to them.
I don't necessarily know about slapped together, but like they were. There just wasn't a whole lot of entertainment. It was kind of just running around as a regular character shooting aliens, doing small stuff, but it wasn't really that, I guess, air quote, original
yeah.
theories to it. But you know, they're out there, new releases. Go check them out. Mega
Cool.
Man 11 too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mega Man 11.
Mega Man 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they've
the new.
seen that. I haven't seen
It looks
it.
pretty good. It's you can get it on Xbox One and
I'll have to look up
yeah,
for
on
that
the
Twitch or
marketplace.
something.
And it's look, they revamped everything. It doesn't look the same. It's not it's not your 8-bit
Cartoon.
love affair that you had
Yeah.
when you were younger.
It almost kind of cel shady look, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of, and but it plays the same, and it looks like they handled that in a way that is very true
Yeah.
to the roots of like that game. So like, I want to play it, dude. Like, I just want to play it. Like, I don't want to buy it yet because I'm not ready to like jump into that. Like, I don't even think it's a spendy game. I think it's like a $30 game or something. But like,
No
I just
shit.
don't
Okay.
want to commit. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't know what platform I want to play that on. Do I want to play it on the Switch? Like, it looks like it might be a dope Switch
I think
game.
that would be a good Switch.
So
game, to
I
be
don't know,
honest.
but man, it does look cool. Like I've checked it out a little
Sure.
bit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We'll have to go Google that.
that's
Right on.
besides.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're gonna throw it over to Ben. Ben's gonna do some trivia. That's correct.
All right.
Gonna do some Stump the Gamers.
How you guys feeling today?
I'm all right. Feeling good.
let's see what we get.
I'm feeling froggy. Is that
Exceptionally
yeah,
stupid today.
an exceptional? Like,
I got some general
that
knowledge.
good?
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All
Pretty good. I have one semi-short list. It'll just be a quick little thing.
Sure.
We'll go over.
All right.
Yeah. Clear your minds. Question 1 goes like this. What Puffy game character eats his enemies?
Kirby.
Nice.
drawing a blank on what his name was.
I got another clue there about his health, but I was like, I don't even know if I have to get to that. All right.
I was trying to remember the name.
You were right.
Who?
I heard Puffy. I was like,
Who?
oh.
Who is the villain? The bad guy. The evil nasty in the original NES Kid Icarus.
Mother Brain. Or no.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's the cartoon that was.
No, that was Metroid.
Yeah.
But the cartoon that also had.
No,
Kid
yeah,
Icarus in it.
I'm getting my fucking
Yeah.
wires crossed all over the board.
Remember Kid Icarus?
Don't worry about
You're fighting. Who are you
Was it
fighting?
Hades?
What?
Hades?
No.
Was
but
it
you're
Ares?
you're right there. You're right there in that genre, not Ares. Evil, bad. Snakes for hair.
Oh, Medusa.
All right.
I'll give it
all
to Tony.
We'll give it to you.
Good one.
I was like, I knew it had to be some sort of like. I mean, Icarus is a mythology.
Yeah.
So-
Let's go back to Grand Theft Auto, good old Vice City.
Oh, never played that
Who
one.
are you? What's the main character's name? Anyone?
Eddie?
Anyone?
Vincent.
Who?
Vince?
No.
No? Okay.
Eh.
Can't remember.
Vinny.
Oh, wait. Don't yet. Don't yet. Hold on.
Vice City.
Hold on.
Ray Liotta.
Everybody chill out.
Right.
Is it Andre?
Right? I was like, I wonder.
No, that's San Andreas.
Damn it, dude. I can't remember your
Right.
name. I can't remember your
Andre
name.
was San Andreas.
I can't remember.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Versetti?
Yeah.
Versetti?
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
the
That's
V.
right. That's right.
There's the V.
That's
I'm
right.
looking
That's
for.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Stumping.
And I think everybody played Halo. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go. I'm gonna test your Halo vehicular knowledge.
Okay.
All right. In Halo, there was a tank. Does anybody remember
The
the
Warthog?
name?
Scorpion.
The
Not the Warthog. Oh,
Scorpion.
Scorpion. The tank. Somebody could drive it and shoot it, and it could carry 4 other guys.
Okay.
On the big tank.
Sky got that one.
Scott got that one.
Nailed it.
There was also an ATV.
Warthog.
No.
That's
No,
the big
no.
Jeep. That one's not even on the list. Everybody remembers a Warthog.
I don't remember what the ATV was called.
The little ATV thing.
Skits. I don't remember.
Was it called ATV or ATX?
No, it was a little quad. You could have 2 guys could
Yeah.
jump onto it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
One on the front, one on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy.
Well, where
riding,
else would they
driving,
fucking
and-
sit?
Stinger.
You want me to give it to you? Not a stinger.
Go ahead.
That's the mongoose.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Sure.
And there was
The Stinger was one though. That was one of the alien ones, right?
the stinger.
I believe. I don't
Was
know.
that the little?
Let's
or
not
maybe
dig
I'm
too
thinking
deep
of the
because he's got
wrong-
more questions
I don't
about it.
think
Okay.
that's. I don't
I mean-
believe that was. No, I went
Okay.
I went to several Wikipedia pages.
Okay.
And I don't believe there's a stinger. There might.
Okay.
The stinger was.
Maybe
That might have been a reference to a rocket
Boys,
launcher.
I want to point out right now we are at the 6th question. Each of us has one answer.
There's. I got a few more vehicles.
where we're
There was. I think in Halo 2 you were introduced to the walker. There was a 2-legged battle mech walker that the
Don't know.
chief would climb into, and you had like a giant Spartan laser on one side and like a 6-barreled rocket launcher on your left arm, and you were clearing just a fucking battlefield. You were kicking some ass. There was the alien crawler thing there. You had to disable the alien crawler, and if you didn't get into this walker, it was a hell of a fight.
Drawing
But
a
if you got into
total
the
blank
walker-
on that.
Nothing.
It's not an ad,
Anybody?
is it?
No, it's not an AT-AT, but it
AT-ST.
looks
ADST.
like an AT-AT, yeah, or an ATST, yeah. Sorry, that's the Mantis.
Mantis.
Was the Walker?
Was that a 6th question? Or
How about it's like
believe that was-
6.2, and I got the. Does anybody remember the name of the dropships? This gave you the Warthog. It would drop the Warthog off, and you could jump out the back. You remember?
Are these like all one Halo question? Or
Yeah.
are they separate? Okay.
It's a list of Halo.
Oh, I
vehicles.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I got one more. The dropship.
I would have just called it a drop ship. That would be
the
Mother-
the Pelican.
Is it the
Pelican.
Oh, that's what it was called?
Remember?
Okay.
And I'll end it with the well, it's not the last question. I'll end this list with the enemy, the Covenant tank. Does anybody remember what the Covenant tank was called?
There's
It would shoot that blue
Phantom?
the blue thing.
Phantom's the little
There
one,
was a
isn't
Phantom, but it
The
wasn't the
Phantom's
tank. The
little
Phantom
thing.
wasn't the tank.
Phantom's what I was thinking of. The
It was-
little
Spectre.
guy.
Ooh, no, but you're
I'm knocking on the door.
not
Ghost?
on the door. The Ghost was a little one
That's-
that
yeah, that was a little
by
tiny
yourself.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Ghost was a fucking wicked little vehicle.
Yeah.
Tank?
The tank was called the Wraith.
Right.
Yeah.
I was really knocking on the door.
I was
there.
like, because
okay,
I left all the obvious ones.
yeah,
All right.
okay.
It's good.
Okay. All right, man. This clear. We're going way back. We're going old school on
All
just this question here. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Unsung heroly, unbeknownst to people. He helped design what classic Atari 2600 game?
Pitfall?
Negative.
Damn.
Asteroids?
I have a hint. Not asteroids.
Oh.
This is the game where the player you would destroy
Missile Command?
rows
no.
of colored bricks. It's not
Arcade?
Tetris,
No, not Tetris.
Or
Clax, or
2600. You're right there. You know, you're picturing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Use the paddle.
Brick wall?
Brick wall. Yeah. Oh,
Brickle?
You're right there.
Arcade?
Brickle. It's not Brickle.
Brickle was the Apple.
What was
The
that?
alleyway.
Not alleyway.
Brick
You had
Boy,
the
I-
layers
I-
of things, and you were just a
Yeah.
line.
yeah,
on the
it's
No, yeah.
not. It's
Brick Breaker?
It's,
That's Breakout.
Breakout.
Remember,
Damn
you
it.
remember Breakout? I had no fucking clue.
There was so many of those versions of games.
I was gonna say, I
that
think
it was
the
hard to
Apple
figure
version
out.
was
Yeah,
called
there was.
Brickle.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of. You're right. There was a lot.
I just fucking failed right there. Like I just my brain fucking just was like,
that's-
hey, guess what?
That
Not
was a
happening.
stretch back.
Yeah.
That was a
No,
stretch
like there's
back.
no excuse. Like I should have fucking had that. Like that's
All right.
ridiculous.
Last one.
Totally unprofessional. Right?
Yeah, it
Video
was.
game. We'll call it video game adjacent.
Okay.
Video game ish. What Namco arcade classic had a cameo in the 1982 motion picture War Games.
Oh, fuck.
It's a sequel.
Galaga 2?
Oh wow! I don't know if I give it to you.
Galaxa 2 or
It's
whatever
just-
this-
It's just Galaga.
Galaga.
Okay.
Galaga.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a
Good one.
Galaga 2, though.
We'll give it to
I think
Tony.
there was,
That's-
but Galaga was a sequel to the other one. And
That's all right.
Yeah, that's
Give it-
right. That's right. I forgot.
You said Galaga. I'll give that to you.
All right.
everybody got one.
Yeah. No. Is that it?
That's all I got.
Tony wins. He got the number 2 and number 6.
Damn,
So
son.
Tony is our trivia champ for
Good
the
job,
week.
Tones.
All right.
Yeah, really nailed it
Yeah, out of
on that
all
one.
those.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
Man, the Halo shit. How bad
Yeah,
am I at
right.
that? Like,
yeah.
Oh, well,
Fucking Spectre?
I
was the last
I
time
thought,
I played
I thought
Halo
that
2,
too.
though.
I was like, oh, and the Spectre tank. I remember the Spectre tank. And then I remember the one
terrible.
with the big wheel and machine guns. I thought it was called a Brute, but that's not it. That's
The
like,
Brute
that's-
is one of the
Brute was
enemies.
race.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
it was
big
it was like a Brute cycle or Brute chopper
Anyway.
or something.
Yeah.
And
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway.
What's next on our day? What else
Our
are we
docket.
having? What else are we doing?
So this isn't
Spooky
really
Halloween shit?
no, this isn't really Halloween or video game, but recent trailers come out for a movie that I'm really interested in. It's a band that I've always liked.
What
a band?
A band.
what is it
It's a
called?
movie
about a band?
about a band.
Is this Bohemian Rhapsody?
It is.
Okay.
Have you
yeah.
guys checked this out? Like the
Yeah,
final
I've
trailer
s-
just came out a couple
I've seen,
days ago.
I've seen, oh, I don't know. I've seen a couple trailers so far.
Yeah. So the final one came out. I was going to say
With Rami Malek.
Rami Malek or Malik, however you say it.
He surprisingly makes a pretty good looking Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I will admit. I'm like, wow.
So do you know who
He totally looks like?
kind of as a off trivia type thing? Do you know who was originally slated to play Freddie Mercury?
Ooh.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ding ding
Shut
ding.
up! Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, think about it though.
Really?
He's still- he
could
looks like him,
totally
too.
do that. Oh.
Yeah. But Rami Malek has that jawline though. Like I don't. Have you seen the?
Well, I'm
the
sure he's gonna
trailers?
have. They're gonna have makeup. I mean,
But you look at him without the makeup. Like he just has that really like pronounced jawline.
He seems
that's-
too like skinny. Like like he would have to.
Freddie
add
Mercury
40
wasn't
pounds of
Freddie
exactly-
Mercury was a pretty skinny dude.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, Freddie Mercury was like he was
a
like
little
he was semi.
Well, you're not gonna get it all.
You know what I mean?
You're not
Yeah.
gonna get it 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with like a little,
Okay.
hey, look,
He has-
look, they made
bulk up.
Elijah Wood look real
Rami
short,
Malek
right?
would have to bulk up quite a bit
Yeah.
to
Lord
fit
of the
frame.
Rings made
Yeah.
Elijah
You know what I
Wood
mean?
look really short, right? Like they did that,
Right.
Like, but
he
listen,
actually is that short.
Actually, he is.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
He lives right there.
He
in
actually
the
does. He
Shire. I've
lives
seen-
in the
yeah.
Hobbit hole. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. In New Zealand. That's true.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Tom Cruise is in the background.
Yeah, it's true.
He didn't
Elijah
need
Wood.
special effects either.
Elijah Wood does live in a Hobbit hole.
You know who also I saw
Cruise and Danny DeVito,
from
man.
a quick flash from the movie. I saw it and I immediately knew who it was. Though Mike Myers is in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays like a record executive in it.
That's funny.
I
You know
can
what?
see that.
I want to throw
And
this.
what made me think of that was you guys mentioning Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder, where he didn't look anything like
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
right.
This is the same kind of thing.
Les
He's like
Speedman. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got like a full beard and all this. Like he doesn't like it. Just I happened to notice and I was like, wait. Was that
Well, some
fucking-
things Mike Myers can't hide. His eyes, his nose, and his,
Yeah.
his facial. His,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, he's
Yeah,
But
you can't-
Everybody's seen all the versions of Mike Myers.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Canadian fuck. You're not hiding from anybody.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the funny thing about Mike Myers I was going to throw out there. My wife came home the other day and she's like, there's a new Halloween movie coming out. And I was talking to my niece. She was talking to my niece earlier that day. She's like, I was talking to her and she says that Mike Myers is in it. And I was like,
Michael
yeah.
Myers.
And I would like at that point I was like, go on. Like, let me see where this goes.
see where this is going.
This is the classic. This is that classic scene from Baby Driver where they're like, "We told you to get the Halloween mask of Mike Myers."
Right,
They're like,
right.
This is a Halloween mask. It's Mike Myers. And they're like, "No, the killer
Dude,
from
yes.
Halloween, dude."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Yes.
so she was like, yeah, that's weird that he's in that kind of a movie, huh? And I was like, is it? Because like he's always sort of been in those movies.
He's sort of the star of the whole Halloween
Yeah, and
franchise.
but
yeah.
she was
Took her a minute.
But yeah, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, really? I didn't really." And I was like, "Yeah." And you know, Jamie Lee Curtis was in the first one, and all they got her back.
First
and all.
couple
This is gonna
of
be,
them, wasn't
it's gonna
she?
be, yeah. Like she's in the. She's like, that's her thing, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't realize that." And I was like, "Can I just jump in your fucking mind for a
Yeah,
moment?"
yeah.
I was like, "You're not talking about Mike Myers as in fucking like Austin Powers, right?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "So no."
No, he's
No,
not.
that's not
he
it.
has nothing to do.
That's not the right. I was like,
Yeah.
what she was saying is that Michael Myers is in it. He's
the
the
character.
guy.
the bad guy.
That I had to fucking. I had to like.
This could be her
yeah.
niece's introduction to Michael Myers.
I don't know. Yeah, like look, hey, it could.
It could have been the confusion of her niece.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
just lean on the side of no on that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was just funny because like my wife does not watch scary movies, so like she would have no fucking idea that Michael Myers is like
Yeah.
the guy from
You guys-
Halloween.
You guys know about the mask, right?
So
The mask?
funny.
It's an inverted Captain or what's
It's
the name?
it's
from
just undyed.
Enterprise.
It's not indyed, but it's inverted or whatever. It's just
It's-
unpainted. It's undyed.
No,
It's
I heard
William
they-
Shatner.
I heard they flipped the mask inside
Oh, the
out.
Shat?
Of William Shatner. Like that's how they did in the first one. They
Oh,
flipped-
really?
They took it and they had to flip it inside
so
out.
that it
That would have made sense. Like
Oh, I don't
William
know.
Shatner
Yeah,
would
that's
have
what
had
I've
a
heard.
probably couldn't have.
I've heard that what they've
bought
used
one.
is just it's the William Shatner mold. They just put the wig on it and didn't paint it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot
I
of
guess
lore.
it is
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on what
Captain
the
Kirk.
Shatner.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
that was
based
like
on the Shat.
that was my funny anecdote. I was like, look, I think we're talking about two different fucking Michael Myers
Okay.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
it's all-
Anyway, it was funny. It was funny.
But I do finally like in that movie because yes, it's been a continuation with what's her name, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
continuing to play
Yeah.
the same character in a couple of those movies.
Yeah.
She came back. What was it, like early 2000s, maybe late 90s, where it was her and her kid.
Halloween
doing
2000,
it.
I think, wasn't it?
Something like that.
H2O.
And it was
H2O,
there you
yeah.
go.
That was the 20
And it was-
year
Yeah.
anniversary. It's Halloween 20, and I don't know why they call it H2O. Well, H20,
Halloween
I
20.
guess.
H20. Yeah.
You
That's
just
what it
yeah.
was. That's right. Yeah.
But I like that finally, like she's just at this point where it's like you see in the ads and the trailers of like,
Yeah.
she is ready, her house is prepared, she
Yeah.
knows this is going down. She rolls down the wall of here's my fucking guns.
Yeah.
She's like throwing them out there. We're like, here we go, everybody ready? Here we go.
Everybody, you get a gun, and you get a gun.
She's
and
like
you get a
Oprah.
gun.
Yeah,
She's the Oprah of gun handing out.
Everybody
This fucker's
gets
gonna
a
show up with a
humpback
mask.
whale.
Oh, that ain't gonna cut it.
yeah.
I
me,
totally want to see it because of that. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Well, and it's funny because she was like the original, like you know, you've heard the term "scream queen." Mm-hmm. Like she is the original version of that. That's where
in that movie, yeah.
This
Well,
is
no,
what
of general like those slasher type movies. She's kind of the original.
This is what confuses
of that.
me because
Yeah, I guess.
there's like 5 or 6 Halloween movies, and this one is supposed to be a direct sequel to
Her movies,
the
I think.
original with her.
Like she was in 2 or 3 of them. I think
She was in like 1
Yeah,
and 2,
she was like-
and I think 3. and H2O. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I get the
I don't know.
storyline has been so chopped up. I'm not sure
Yeah.
where this one falls.
And that's
but-
the problem with all of them. I
Yeah.
think is that like you look at the Freddy movies, the stories get chopped up.
Yeah.
You look at the Friday the 13th, they've all been chopped up.
Well, yeah, that goes back to how I was saying before. It's like anything
Yeah.
newer is
Friday
it's
the 13th
not
had one.
as good.
They had
The
one in
storyline's
fucking
different.
space. Didn't they have a fucking
Jason
on a
in
space
space.
station
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah,
Jason 2000 or something.
Some
like
of that
they
stuff
called it,
really
something
got
like
out
that.
there, yeah. In the
Yeah.
2000s.
Leprechaun in the
Jason
Hood.
X maybe is what it was.
Yeah, Leprechaun in space and shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
the leprechaun's
Yeah.
like floating around Uranus, just doing
just poking the
all
shit
kinds
out
of bad stuff around there. All kinds of bad stuff around Uranus.
Damn.
This leprechaun
Nobody wants to be around Uranus.
getting in there, doing all kinds of
Oh,
bad.
great jokes! Great
Oh,
jokes.
jeez.
Yeah. Ben, what have you been playing besides Red Dead Redemption? You been playing anything the last few weeks? Stick time.
Not. Well, I've done a little bit of Battlefield. I've done a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah. Dipping on that.
Which is like it's the problem is, man, I got a kid that refuses to sleep, so I
Have
can't.
you tried hitting him?
Of course not. Is that an option? Is that something I can legally do?
No.
Hell
No.
no, I haven't done
No.
Just club him.
Turns out no.
No, like it's
Chloroform on the other
it's
hand.
hard, man. He like I end up my nights. I'm like I'll line it up. The kids, I'll put him to. I'll get him to sleep. I'll put him to sleep. I'll get the wife taken care of. She's usually has a couple of things she wants me to do around like the kitchen, cleaning and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I know where your head was going. Yeah, and I gotta like do my chores or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, look, I got a couple beers here. I'm gonna put the headphones on. I'm checking out for a while. I'm gonna do a little gaming, and it's like the kid has some sort of a
Like he knows.
Wi-Fi connection to the Xbox headphones. When the headphones power up, he fucking wakes up and he comes wandering out, and like I can't. He's seen all of the Marvel, the Avengers, like he loves the Hulk and Iron Man and all that stuff, and so if he watches me and I'm like shooting people and killing people, he's like, get him, kill him, blah blah blah, and my wife doesn't like that.
Yeah.
So I can't play with him sitting next to me anymore.
Sure.
He's paying.
Yeah.
He's at the age where he's paying attention to what's going on. He's like, punch him, get him, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, buddy.
Dare you be observant?
So what I've been playing fucking YouTube. I've been watching some DIY mechanic videos on YouTube to put this jackass kid to sleep.
Hey, gotta bore him to death, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, whatever works.
Right?
Yeah, gotta get him down. Right on. What about you, Randy? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Are you done talking about Red Dead Redemption 2? Or do you
I mean,
wanna-
yeah,
you wanna go on?
no. For now, yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I've said what
Yeah.
saying on that, and that's it. Yeah.
What have you been playing besides that? Because that just came out today.
Yeah,
Anything
no.
else going
Just
on in your world?
World of Warcraft.
So we've had the Halloween
That's
event.
about it. Yeah, that's a
recently,
thing.
So
Yeah.
Doesn't the I think the Conan comes out? When's that?
The what? What? There's
The
a-
Conan. There's a Conan like MMO thing. Not MMO.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
there was one a long time ago.
no. There's a new one.
A new one?
Yeah. Or well, how? What year is that? When is that? When is that? Is that
the one that you got?
Yeah,
for-
yeah.
Okay, so
that
yeah,
playable
so
yet?
the one, yeah, it's playable. It's been out
Talk
for a
about
long
that
time.
a little bit because
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
So
It
the
looked kinda neat.
It is the Conan Exiles,
Yes.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so that game's kind of weird. It's like, well, first of all, let me let's talk about character creation.
sure.
You can create either a male or female.
Oh, nice.
The nice thing about it is that you can actually choose sort of how nude they are or not, which is one of my favorite features.
Bikini
Nice.
male?
'Cause you can't
Is
do
that
this
bikini
in
male?
like any other game that I'm aware of. So like if you're a dude, you can pick like, do you want to show dong or not? Like how do you want to be born into the world? Right? You can pick. So like you can
Like,
just
are you
flat
talking
out-
like full Terminator nude?
Dude, yeah,
yeah.
you can-
This is Conan. Yeah,
Dude, you
Okay.
can
Conan
flat
goes full frontal.
dude, you can drop in dino hanging, just going straight up. Like you can do that. You can do that. It's fine.
I got my sword
or-
in one hand and this in the other.
Yeah, and if
Let's
you're
go.
a chick, she drops in like I think she drops in nude too. But you can size up. Like if you're the dude, like you can size up that wang. Really, you can like stretch that motherfucker out like saltwater taffy. It really like you can pick whatever
What's that
size
thing
you
hanging
want.
by your knee? Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about that.
Sorry, this hits my kneecap like a fucking bell ringing. Like you can
get some
do
sort
that.
of hindrance.
I gotta get a strap to tie this thing down.
Mechanics
It
wise, like I
encumbers
don't
you.
think so. I don't think it does. I don't think.
It should encumber
Yeah.
you if it's too big.
I don't think you can
An
get
extra
like
5 pounds
I don't
of
think he
dong.
can get tangled on you or anything like that. Like I've seen some pretty
Just
good.
get
Like
tripped
I've
up.
taken some good turns and it's been like pretty good. Like it'll flex around.
Nice.
Like if you take a sharp turn, like boom, left or right, like it'll really get around there. But
Like if you had a dog
you
or a
spin in a
gnome,
circle?
it'll just slap him in the face.
I mean, I guess I don't know that you can do that.
Sorry,
like,
bud.
here's, so
Hit points for 5.
and
2
then
points 5.
and then with the ladies, you can choose
It
like
does
how.
damage if you spin.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do any damage to you, but like it's definitely not to you. I mean,
No,
maybe.
to them, to the goblins that are
Maybe
trying
to
to
like
attack you. I get
people that like walk into the room and see it,
Jesus.
maybe like permanent damage to like sort of the way they perceive.
Like a psyche damage.
Yeah, I don't know. But like then there's also like if you're like you can pick a woman and then you can change the boob size and like that's the best you get there.
You can make them ample.
You can make them very much so or not so much. However you imagine you want your character to look, you can do that. So there's wang sizage and boob sizage in this game.
Sure.
And really that's been the best part so far. Like when you start, like it's cool, like you start and it's like it doesn't tell you what to do. Now I like games like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But like you really have no
that is weird. You have to figure out like what am I
direction. Like it gives you like a task list, but it plays more like a survival game. So like, hey, fucking, you better eat something, right? Or like drink water or something like that,
Right.
or you'll die. So you start in the middle of the desert and it's like drink water, and you're like,
Where the
yeah,
fuck is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And like, so then there's like you hit start and figure out there's a map. And it's, there's a map here. Oh, there's a river. I probably should mosey my way up there, right?
Yeah.
Like, so then you do that. And you get up there, and then like depending on what type of server you pick, because it is an MMO, you might be killed, or you'll probably be killed because like there's also like monsters and shit. So like, and you have no weapons or anything. It's hard. It's hard. It's very like survival based and hard. But you get to pick like boobs and wang. Like so. You take the good with the bad, right?
What else is there?
Yeah, and like the combat is like really clunky in a way that
Is
like
it?
yeah, it's like because you only start also with like I don't have like a bow or anything like that. I just have fists
Yeah.
and wang and stuff. Like I can't kill a lot of things with it. So like
Yet.
but like trying to like punch at something like and it's an MMO, so like a lot of the things that the attack landing is on server side, so it's like you'll swing at something and then like a
kinda
second
lag.
later,
Yeah.
like it'll.
There's a
That's
lag to
annoying.
it.
Yeah, there's like a little lag to it, and it's like it just I don't know. The combat seems a little sluggish because of that.
That's like
Might
so
be-
like 2008 kind of thing.
It feels that way. Yeah, it feels that way.
Yeah.
Like, but it looks good, and like some things look good, and some things don't look so good. It just depends. But it's once you get up and running, like you figure out what you need to start doing. Like you need to start going through and doing these things. Once you figure out how to do them without like dying, that was like really my like biggest thing. Once you figure out how to do it without dying, it gets a little better.
So
It starts
if
to
you
pick up.
die, do you have to make a new character, or do you get? To
No, you just can start over
Respawn.
again, but
Okay.
yeah, you'll just respawn like
But you're back to the
same
beginning.
person. Yeah, but like a lot of the servers, like if you got anything and you
You
die,
lose it.
you lose it. Yeah,
Sure.
so like you lose all your shit. So yeah, so it's
So it's real taxing, like the old.
yeah,
one
but it
was.
depends on like the server you pick. Can
Okay,
you know,
so there's different levels.
yeah,
of
there's different types of
difficulty.
servers, and like there's custom servers, and then there's like game approved servers.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like totally up to you. But like the game approved servers are the ones that I jumped on because of stability purposes. I wanted to make sure that I was getting the best sort of experience.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that is where like when you die, you lose all your shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how they intended the game to sort of be. And that's what I wanted to play. It was like I wanted to play it how they sort of intended it. It's hard, man. It's hard, but like you can build like little houses, and like there were a couple houses that people made, and you can jump and climb on shit, and like so like there'd be like a big house, and I'd be like I'd jump on top and see that they left like a certain area open on top so that they could get in and out. I think quicker.
Oh,
like I would go in their
without,
house.
like, unlocking it or whatever.
Yeah, like you can go in there and like some servers you can loot
Start
all their
looting for
shit, and burn it down and kill them like if you want.
Damn.
And then some servers like you can't do that, and like it just kind of depends. But yeah, so it's one of those MMOs. It's very like old school MMO.
Sure,
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's just it's not super good.
Sounds like it's got a lot of work to go still, especially if there's custom servers and stuff like that. So it's almost like
I don't know. You think they're
MMO,
update?
but
You think they're going to patch it or update it?
They have been. They have
Oh,
been.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay,
they
cool,
have
cool.
been.
Yeah.
It's not like an old game. It's like it's relatively new.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're building on it all the time. So like it's got good bones. Like I don't think there's
Okay.
anything like it. This can be pretty good if they go in the right direction.
That's one of those things where I
Yeah.
have a feeling that so I have mixed feelings about games with like custom servers or homebrew servers, like where you can host it yourself. I've seen good and bad with that.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
like the old Battlefield days, the Battlefront.
Well, like I
Battlefield.
said, this also it gives you a determination. Like, do you want an approved server that's like for the game or whatever you want to pick?
At the same time, playing on PC, like the Battlefield 4, you could play on quote unquote approved servers, but they were still hosted by somebody at somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one.
So I mean, it could be the same way. It's just you're basically
Yeah.
using default settings,
Right.
by being approved.
Cookie cutter. It's just a cookie cutter setting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Whereas when you start customizing things, I don't know if you've seen that much. Obviously, you don't see that with the like Battlefield or COD on the Xbox because they don't allow doing that.
No, yeah, it's
But,
a basic map.
Yeah,
How they put the game
Battlefield
Yeah.
on PC, they allow people to have like custom versions of the server.
Have
where
you
Kinda like
did you
House
play it?
Rules.
You can play
You
it.
know, one
yeah.
person putting up.
I
their-
haven't yet. I think
Okay.
I think it downloaded, but I was like,
Yeah,
I haven't yet played.
Jump in and start a guy and check it out. Like
Yeah.
you like I said, it took me a
Maybe
couple
tonight,
hours
yeah.
to like just sort of like they were doing like a free weekend too, like where I
Yeah.
think everybody. So there were a lot of people on, but like
Sure.
there was just a like really when you spawn, there was just like a big pile of dead bodies
so people are
because so
camping
many
it.
people, because so many people were on and dying. Like, yeah, it was kind of funny. But like anyway, yeah,
People log
but-
on, walk away, and then come back and they're
Yeah.
dead.
So not
Yeah.
like Conan,
Shit
like
happens.
we played back in the
Yeah,
day.
it's not a hack and slash.
No, it's
Yeah.
not a hack and
Yeah.
slash. It's definitely totally different. But like, jump in and check it out. It's
Well, they
cool.
had a Conan MMO.
It's kinda cool, though.
Way back in the day on PC, like
Oh yeah, no.
early
that's-
WoW
that's
type
way long ago.
days. Back when they had like a Warhammer, they had a Warhammer MMO. Obviously, these came after like back when I think you remember us playing Star Wars Galaxies
Yes.
over at your brother's place with the row of PCs. That's what we did a lot of early on.
Okay, yeah.
was-
I remember.
you remember that, and then we switched over to WoW after kind of Star Wars SWG kind of
right.
kind of took a dive basically. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll get there. It's cool. You know.
sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds
It'll
like it's
make it
something that could go somewhere if they get the workings right. you
right,
know?
Yeah.
right.
They got to tinker.
Who knows?
They got to mess with stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They got some time now because Red Dead 2 came out, so
Everybody's doing
gonna be
something
playing
else.
that for
Yeah.
the next couple of months.
Get your work done now, guys.
Yeah.
What about you, Tony? What have you been playing?
World of Warcraft.
Just some WoW.
Yeah, some WoW.
Whoa.
Whoa. Some Joey.
Right on.
Yeah, some World of Warcraft. Been playing with Randy. We've been trying to run some mythics and stuff. We haven't been too successful at actually getting together and doing that much lately, but
Yeah,
you know, life intercedes. So
it sure fucking does.
Life does intercede, yeah. Me, I got in Gamefly. I threw it on there because I wanted to just check it out and see because the story sounded good. Was Strange Brigade?
That's what it's for.
Yeah, just tossing shit
Strange-
on there.
what
Just
is
strange
Strange
give me a
Brigade?
quick
quick synapses.
synapsis.
Think like 40s, 50s Johnny Quest type shit.
Oh,
You're like this weird, or maybe like Hellboy kind of thing, where it's like you're like this group of adventurers going after paranormal type of activity.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
sure. Kind of like a ghost hunter type thing.
Yeah,
or like a-
Who are you going to call?
yeah. Strange Brigade. It's
Johnny Quest.
Yeah. It's third person, but it actually plays pretty decently. Like the shooting and
Sure.
actual like
Okay.
mechanics of it actually play pretty good for a third person. It's fairly basic. You don't really gain a whole lot of like skills. You can upgrade some of your equipment. But you're just one of a couple of characters running around in a level, and you're going after Like right now, I don't know if it changes. I'm going after like a mummy Egyptian princess that like died 1,000 years ago, and it's like you're going after this chick who's like, oh, she's got all her followers, all these mummies come popping out of the woodwork, all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole time it's like 1940s. Like radio announcer in the like old timey radio in the background of like, oh, the peril, oh, the mummies, like, so it adds a little flair to it.
Her night, she.
It's fun. Something different.
Okay.
Get me away from anything too intense.
That sounds pretty interesting.
It's fun. Like you're just shooting. It's old timey, man. You're shooting mummies. You got your old fashioned like shitty ass little repeater or like a shotgun. You don't have modern stuff. It's all time period accurate, man.
I like that. I appreciate time period accuracy. I really do.
We've heard your Battlefield 1 rants and raves.
Oh my god! Yeah,
with everybody being available.
They
to
didn't have automatic weapons in World War One.
They had them, but very few and far between.
Yeah, they were developed the year it started.
Yeah,
the same. Don't get me. Oh my god!
Sorry,
we're not going to go down. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
They were few and far between.
Yeah,
let's put it that.
But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I definitely want to try and find some people to play online with because some of the levels, like that's the only thing that really does. Like a complaint about it is that it doesn't do split screen co-op. Maybe they'll update that because that's like one of the things a lot of people are mentioning.
Game that would be good about that. Like a good thing to do with that.
It's kind of like a Left 4 Dead with like old timey mummy, like strange, Johnny Quest.
Sure,
it's the best thing I could think of.
Okay,
to relate it to it, but I'm
Zombies
playing
Ate
that a
My Family.
bit. Yeah,
like that old NES classic NES game. I mean,
so that's been fun. I've been seeing a bunch of movies. I went and saw Predator by myself.
Really?
I liked it. I guess it
I
didn't
want
get
to
the greatest
cool.
reviews on Rotten Tomato, but all I can say is I don't listen to Rotten Tomato because I don't agree to half of their shit anyway.
Yeah, I saw that Rotten Tomatoes kind of gave it a lower score, but I also saw that it did pretty well at the box office.
Yeah.
Like people were interested in it.
It's a good. It's a different storyline.
I don't even go to movies anymore. I look at the trailer and be like, I'm either going to or not going to buy it on Vudu.
Yeah,
basically
that's how it comes down.
Yeah,
because for the price of the movie on Vudu, I can go see it. And it's like, well,
you
I'll
can take
own
you
it
and your
over
wife,
here.
and you're going to spend less money by buying it on Vudu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please understand though. I'm not going at night. I'm not going on opening day weekend. I'm going on Monday or Tuesday afternoon where it's $5 to $10.
Yeah, at most. Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I think it's a great storyline.
Sure,
they're opening it up to more shit. And it's not your standard Predator.
It needs more. I think the Predator needs more coverage.
Yeah,
it's not your standard Predator movie. That's what a lot of people going in and thinking it was going to be. And it's like, no, it's not. Like they're making a storyline that can continue. Everything else before this did not continue. It was one and done.
Well, there was what was the Adrian Brody one where they were
Predators.
Yeah, where they transported.
That wasn't bad.
planet.
That was good.
That was one where I think that they had intended to possibly leave it open to having multiple.
Well, somebody didn't one of them make it out alive?
Two of them did. Adrian Brody and the
but not even that.
Female
Just, I think the fact that like. Oh, these predators are transporting us to a planet. Like that also left it open to
that's true.
Like possibly doing a stories, but I know it didn't do well at the box office.
Yeah,
compared to like what they were expecting and what they spent on it. So that's always the big issue.
Yeah, so. But like they definitely left it wide open. Like if there's not a sequel to it, it's
you're not gonna be surprised. But
I'd be surprised if there's not a sequel in the next couple of years.
Oh, okay.
Is that Fox?
I think right now, it is still Fox.
So it'll be Disney here in a
all of the Alien and
that means we could see the Avengers trying to track down an alien
predator,
and they meet the Predator and they're like, oh fuck,
shit,
that'd be cool.
Fucked.
Well, what did the Predator comics come out in? Do you remember what
Dark Horse?
Was it Dark Horse?
Yeah, they're still Dark. Yeah, they are still Dark Horse. There is Predators Hunter 2 is going on right now. It's a good storyline. It kind of goes with the fucking movie. What's that?
Did they have Alien comics as
well?
There
is an Alien comic going now as well. I believe it's Annihilation.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There is the current.
See, but I don't know that they own. Like, I don't know that Fox actually owns the rights to Predator and Alien. I think that they're
just AVP.
it might just be that, but
Like they're three separate entities. That's the kicker.
yeah,
I think,
they're three
yeah.
completely separate entities. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I think
But-
like all of the works and the rights and the ownership are still being talked out between Disney and the movie and Fox and all
you gotta
those
remember,
other
though,
people.
a lot of this in some of those cases, like with those,
Whereas Marvel's owned by Disney, so I mean, they own the rights to all of the Avengers characters. They technically own the rights to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and all that, but they sold those rights. Marvel sold it before Disney bought them, the rights to have
Sony.
the movie versions of those.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, there's all this weird rift and shit between X-Men and Avengers and all that. And
Yeah, it's all going down to the licensing.
Yeah.
But that's just like, okay, segue into the next part. I went and saw Venom because I was
Oh.
waiting to see that too.
Was that
That's
any good?
fucking good.
Is
That's
it?
really
Is it
fun.
cool?
I like that. That is.
do you think Tom Hardy made a good Venom?
I think he did.
Okay.
I think he made a good. I think he made a
had
great
to,
character.
He had to be better than fucking
I really
Topher
wanna see that
Grace.
one.
For great, yeah.
Does it not have? Does Peter Parker make a cameo?
No, absolutely fucking not. And that makes it good.
I don't know, man.
does.
How can you have? Okay.
Okay. No. Let me explain.
How you gonna have?
This is a Venom
Well, this
movie.
is yes.
Right.
This is Venom.
I get
Well,
that.
weren't
Not a
there
Spider-Man
also later on Venom only comics?
Yeah, there are
there
right
was-
now.
Yeah.
There have been for years.
Yeah, dude.
Venom only comics.
They're dope.
Yeah.
Where I mean, Venom was a spin-off of Peter Parker, basically, like of Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
but he's kind of come into as a life of his own, and I remember like the kind of hearing about the Carnage and the Carnage kids and all that.
Dude,
I can see your grin.
It
so
tells. It does.
does it good? Okay.
Back to the movie. He is good
Yeah.
at Venom. You believe his character. The special effects are really fucking good in the movie.
Okay.
They really are.
He fits the build too. I think
yeah.
too of what was it, Brock?
Lesnar.
Yeah, Lesnar.
Eddie
Yeah.
Brock.
Eddie Brock.
Eddie
Excuse
Brock.
me. Yeah,
It was Brock
Eddie Brock.
Lesnar. They look
Which
the same.
Topher Grace definitely did not.
No.
Topher Grace does not look like Brock Lesnar.
No, he's
Turns
definitely a
out.
little bigger. No, it's good.
Yeah.
They still have plenty of comedy in it that makes
Okay.
it funny because it's if you're not too familiar with it, it's not just like it's attached to him and it's part of him. It's a character. It's a guy. It's a person.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's
Venom.
It's
is
a
talking
separate.
and
It's a
Venom's
symbiote.
symbiote.
Yeah, so
I know
he's,
that.
he's having to deal with and have conversations.
I
Like
know
Venom is,
that
uh,
the
it's
animated cartoon did that too.
Like its
The
own
animated
sort of
series, the
being.
original
the
one.
Spider-Man animated.
Yeah, the original one. They did that with him, and I remember because I remember laughing at like 15, 16. Like, dude, that's hilarious. Like the shit that he was saying, to him. And it's like it was dark, but it was also really funny.
Yeah.
So they captured that.
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. There's
Okay.
plenty of discussion and I don't want to necessarily say campiness, but comedy between the two
Right
of
on.
them, where other
Yeah.
people are not aware of he's
Yeah.
got a symbiote with him, so
Yeah.
he's talking to that person. So it's
'Cause I
really
remember
good.
Seeing in
I would
like
recommend
the
it.
animated cartoon. I don't know if they did this in the movie, but you'd see like the Venom symbiote kind of come behind his head and
They do
start
that.
talking.
Yeah,
oh, they
yeah.
did do that. But
good
no,
special effects, man.
it's
Really
it's
is.
only him knowing that it's there. Obviously because it's kind of him talking into his ears or
His
his
suit
brain
or
or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And-
that's hilarious that they did.
Cool.
that.
I'll probably buy it. I was going to buy it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
and they leave it open. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Watch it after the credits.
Of course.
okay.
Now-
It's a superhero movie.
It's-
You have to
there's-
watch
there's
it.
more there.
There's always
Stinger.
post credit scenes.
the character that they're revealing and the actor playing that character is just like
maybe.
oh,
Well, who
shit.
knows what
No,
comes
it's-
down in 2 years? From
Yeah,
now,
yeah, they could change it, but it's pretty funny. It's good.
Yeah.
I would say Ben definitely wait for Miles. I don't know, he might watch it. Go
Make
watch
him go
it.
to
Go
bed
get it.
first.
Get it on
He likes
Hulu. It's
Spider-Man.
good.
Was it a
Yeah.
13 PG-13 or an
I think
R?
it was R.
Was it an R?
Well, it's still in
It
theaters.
should be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but a
yeah.
lot of people, like you were saying, Ben. Sorry, I come back to this point. Is a lot of people were pissed off that there wasn't a Spider-Man cameo,
Yeah.
and you have to
Yeah.
stop and say it's not a Spider-Man movie.
No.
He's
Right, I
not.
get that.
He's not in New York.
Okay.
He's on the east. He's on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
But doesn't
And two, Sony, who owns the rights to Venom, does not own the rights to Spider-Man, so they couldn't
Right.
put him in there.
but that unless I don't know. Isn't the canon that Venom
Actually, they do own the rights to
'Cause isn't it Marvel?
Spider-Man, but they've
Yeah.
made an agreement to put Spider-Man into
isn't the canon
MCU.
isn't the canon that the whole reason like Venom comes to Earth from the astronaut returning. He's a symbiote, and he gets out from his little sample
Container,
case or whatever.
And then his first human host is Peter Parker.
Yeah, at least that's the story on the Spider-Man side.
Yeah. You are correct. Yes, like Spider-Man is the origin of Venom.
So
Spider-Man.
I mean, listen, there's some spoilers here if you're not familiar.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily they're not,
I'm not trying to spoil the movie. But
No,
they take Venom straight to
just the
Brock.
story.
But it could just be that it's obviously we haven't seen it, so I'm not asking you to tell us, but it could just be the fact that they're picking up post Peter Parker.
Okay, yeah.
You know, they're going.
That's
Okay,
true.
this has already happened. If you're coming to watch this movie, you have a basic inkling from Spider-Man fucking 3 with Topher fucking Grace of what Venom is.
Yeah.
He was originally Peter Parker's he symbioted with Peter Parker, then went to Eddie Brock. You know, they could take up from there. I don't know. I haven't seen it. You have. I'm not asking you to tell us.
What if he symbioted with Peter Parker and then went to Eddie Van Halen?
Oh, that would be fucking nuts.
Oh,
That'd be a weird.
Might as well
that'd be a weird one.
Yeah.
That'd be weird with one of them fights we were talking about earlier, where like Metallica and Van Halen, but Eddie Van Halen was actually fucking Venom.
Well, I mean, he's gonna win at that point, unless
I think Lars Ulrich could stand up to that shit,
dude.
Unless James Hetfield was Carnage.
Lars Ulrich would put him to sleep.
Which
he would. Lars Ulrich would put him to sleep for sure. Lars Ulrich would give him a Napster.
No, he'd just sue him to death.
All right.
Time to take a Napster. Venom.
What are we doing? All right.
Dude, we have Metallica fucking mixed up in Venom right now. This is a good day.
This is gold.
This is the next album right here, Metallica Venom. New album coming out.
That's so good.
Venom the Metal Drummer.
Listen, James Hetfield, however you say it. Listen, the guy that looks like the Cowardly Lion. Put it out, Venom. You guys are like, how old are they now? They gotta
like
be
85 or something.
You guys to be like up there, like
Metallica?
you gotta be. But listen, now is the age where Metallica is gonna like be like, you know what we need to do, boys? Go on tour one more time, and just put a bow on this thing, right? Like let's put a bow on it,
like Cher has done for 8 times.
And
Like
listen,
Kiss.
when they do that,
20
the name of the album's got to be Venom. They got to do it.
Venom.
Got to do it. Got to do it. Anyway,
Well, I mean, they had the Black Album. I mean, that was basically.
am I that far off? No. The answer is no.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah,
It's
right.
right
And it's
there.
Halloween. What better time to make that announcement?
Yeah.
Right.
Than now. Come on.
Just get it
Halloween
done.
2019.
I don't know why I'm talking about Metallica all night either. Like that's a weird.
It just keeps.
Like I don't even like
Somebody's got issues.
talk about Metallica ever or think about them often.
You're mad that they had such good albums and then went so downhill.
Is that what
That's
it was?
Oh yeah. Once Load. That was the foot off the fucking front porch.
Dude, okay.
That
That
was
was
from there.
Funny Halloween anecdote. Like, okay, so when I was like a teenager, right? I was at this. Listen,
I know.
I was at
I was
this-
a teenager once too, bro.
I know, but like I was at this this youth center, right? And we did a haunted house, right?
Is up in Alaska?
Yeah. And you made this haunted house. We made this big haunted house, and there was a dude there, and this is when Metallica came out with Loaded. And like, so I'm building this
Loaded
haunted
or
house.
Reload?
No, dude, Loaded
Loaded. I think
Yeah.
it was after Reload.
or Load or something. I don't know.
Load
There
was
was
the
Load
first
and then Reload.
Reload.
Yeah,
I don't.
And
Look,
then
listen,
just
I don't know.
Go the fuck away.
Listen, I just remember like this dude that like was this very questionable looking dude.
Sure.
He was carrying around a boombox like it was 85, dude.
Sure.
But he was blasting metal and like
Nice.
and I was like, "What is that, dog?" And he was like, "Dude, Metallica, Loaded or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, damn. All right." I just remember that like and like I was like, "All right, well, I'm just going to put this nail in over here." And so like I turned around and started nailing the board, but like I was like, that dude is like into it. Like he was like wearing a mask, but he wasn't wearing it. It was just like pushed up over his head.
Okay.
But like no one was there to scare or anything. He was just
You were just
He was
building.
just
You were still in
rocking
the
out.
construction
yeah. He
phase.
was just he carried a boombox and had a
Wore a
mask.
mask.
Like, dude, he was
Wow.
just. I'm telling you, dude. Something
Running it
else.
off of 8
Metallica.
batteries.
Dude, he was into that Metallica. He loved it. I was
Remember
like,
that with the boom boxes?
I need
Like
8B batteries, mom.
Yeah.
8D goddamn batteries to run this boom
Yeah,
box.
I had a little jam box. Had a fucking 8D battery. That was it was like $20 to go get new batteries for that fucking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And they lasted a week if you were lucky.
Yeah.
oh, it was Load. Metallica Load. I was like, yeah, dude, fucking turn that up,
sounds
right?
so-
Like, I don't know.
After that came
Suggestive.
Reload. It was like
Yeah.
the acoustic version.
No, it was
I don't
just
know
new
what it was.
songs.
It was just
like
sucked. It all
from the
just
same
Anyway,
from the same fucking
It
sessions.
was not
They were
metal
like,
and it wasn't rock. That's all
look,
it-
later on, we did have the haunted house, and it was very successful, and I scared several people.
There you go.
I feel very good about that.
Very nice.
As like an accomplishment. I was never in another haunted house ever. So, but that was fun. It was fun.
Yay.
Except for that guy, he was weird. I don't know I never saw him again after that. I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Ghost.
Well, that was on base too, wasn't it? Then
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
so maybe he was like a soldier or something. And just
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know.
he was a private first class, and that's
He was
all
just
he
was
going.
into it. All right, like that's all I know.
He's there. He's jamming. He's loving life,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he was into it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The guy's a fucking fighter pilot.
Yeah,
It's a fucking general. What is it? General on the board. General on grounds. Yeah. Anybody else got anything? Think I'm gonna try and wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Everybody's put up with us for long enough. We'll give them just a few more minutes here. Kind of got a weird, obscure question here.
Ooh, I want to hear this
that I want to
question,
leave
man.
people with. As we all know, this group here and probably many listeners have grown up with video games. You
Yeah.
spent your life growing up with games. At least the last 30 years. And I do find myself putting on older video games.
Sure.
A lot of the classics.
show.
Right.
One of my favorite
For
things
show.
is always funny to find in older games is in the distant future, and they give you a date.
Yes,
And this date is now long past.
2010.
hence
October-
like you're
October
Back to the
19th.
Future.
Yeah, our Back to the
2018 or whatever.
future. We are living in the future.
Yes,
We're here now.
Gentlemen and listeners, we are listening, and we are in the
It's
future.
true.
yes.
I would like to find or give me a few examples of either your most memorable or one that you just happened to see lately of the oldest or most expired distant future video game date that you remember that
Sure.
we have clearly passed. Don't give me like 30,
Cool.
60. That's not happening. I want the last 30 years. Give me a date when the apocalypse happened, and it didn't. Give me that date.
Judgment Day.
Let me know. Yeah, Judgment Day. Give me some old dates that have already expired for the distant future.
Your prince is
Okay.
singing "Party Like It's 1999."
Exactly. Yeah. Party like it's 1999.
Dude, he was. Hey,
So
listen,
give me the year and give
he
me the
wasn't
game.
wrong.
No,
That was a dope ass party.
yeah, it was.
Ain't been one better.
It was
yeah.
a dope ass party.
Yeah. So give us those dates. Hit us up on our, we got websites. We got namelessgamerspdx@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Facebook. Twitter's on I Lagged Out. Don't forget a Patreon if you love us and you'd like to hear more from us and what we got to talk about and say. Patreon /
I Lagged
Out.
Patreon.com.
We need beer
Yeah.
money.
We need beer money, and we want to help.
Muchos
We want you
gracias.
to help us keep our cast on the airwaves,
Yeah.
as it were.
And thanks for listening, guys. And don't forget,
Happy Halloween.
I hate this map.